to May Skincare. Today we're gonna be making our very strong bleaching black soap. I'm going to put a link to the live video where I explained how you're going to use this black soap, because I will not be talking about that here. If you want to watch all about that, click the link in my description to watch that live. Today we're just going to be looking at the process for making the soap. So first things first, I have shredded all my soap right here, and then I have my warm milk. I don't know if you can see the vapor coming out of the milk. I have my warm milk over there. I just took it out of the microwave. It's very warm. All right. So what I used is the Ghana black soap. You don't want to use a Nigerian black soap or the Moroccan black soap or Dudu Osun. No, you need the Ghana black soap, okay? And you only need the Ghana black soap. You don't need any other soap, so do not add anything else to the mixture. Right, so what we need to do first is to attempt to melt this soap. We're going to melt it with this warm milk over here. I'm gonna pour all of the milk in it. This will help to melt the soap significantly. It will dissolve the soap, okay? So you want to make sure you have all your milk. I used peak milk. I used evaporated milk. This is the container right here. But if you cannot find this, just use regular milk. It should be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to mix this up a little. So make sure you're wearing your gloves, because this soap is very strong and you don't want to be mixing these things with your bare hands under any condition. Please, you don't want to do this with your bare hands, okay? So Ghana soap is already very soft, so melting it is pretty easy. All right, put that to the side. I'm gonna be mixing along as I go. Okay, first thing I'm gonna put in this mixture, first thing I'm gonna put in this mixture is my skin free milk serum. I'm gonna put the entire bottle, because I know I don't have any help and I know that my hands are gonna be dirty on this side. I already opened all the serums that I'm gonna be using, so I will pour the entire bottle of my skin free milk and make sure we get everything at the bottom. There's still some stuff left at the bottom. I don't like when it does that. So I'm gonna cover it and shake it really good. Yeesh. I'm gonna cover and shake really good just to make sure we're getting everything at the bottom. All right, if that doesn't work, what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna keep this because I still feel like there's product at the bottom. You see how white the bottom is? So I'm still gonna keep it to the side, and then I'll pour some oil in it and shake it some. Wait, okay, I don't need to. I got everything out. Okay, so that is our skin-free milk. I'm gonna really mix that and make sure it is well incorporated. You will see the soap will become a lot more liquid as we add the things in it, but don't worry, when you let the soap to set overnight, it's going to be a little harder. Okay, now the next thing we need to add here is our 42 hours oil, 42 hours Hydrating. This has carrot extract in it. We're gonna go with half the bottle, okay? If you don't have this oil, you can use White Now, or you can use La 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 oil. But this is a good hydrating oil. It's also lightening, and it works for so many skin concerns. So, and it also has carrot in it. Carrot is good for your skin as well. So I'm gonna really mix those in. So This totally depends on you. If you're done and you decide you want to use a hand blender to make it a lot more smoother, there's no problem. But for now, you're just going to mix it with your hand so everything is well incorporated and we have all the ingredients in there. The next thing we're going to need is our Pure White Gold Serum, a corrector serum, stage 4, number 4. I don't know if it's number 4 or stage 4. So this is what it looks like. It had a little dropper or thing in it. I went ahead and removed it. So I'm going to pour all of that in here as well. Please do not be stingy. You have to pour this entire container. Okay. I'm going to mix that up. Mix that up properly. All right. The next thing we need is our Terminator concentrate. I'm going to link that live. I spoke in-depthly about all of these things. We need a Terminator concentrate right there. So I'm going to put the entire bottle. Okay. So I need to shake it because it has settled at the bottom. You see that thickness has settled. This is snail slime. It's supposed to have snail slime extract. This works for uneven skin. It works for black spot. We call it in French le laveur. Like, it really cleanses the skin. Oh, I know I didn't shake this before I started this mixture. It has settled at the bottom. I need to get everything out. Okay, I think that's okay for now. I'm gonna get the rest out later. Okay. I wish I had someone helping me with this, but that's okay. Nothing spoiled. So we're gonna pour. You see how thick it is? It's like actual snail slime. That's how thick it is. We're gonna pour the entire container in there. There's still some product left, but I cannot come and keep myself. All right. Put this to the side. I'm gonna mix it some more. Don't worry about it being liquid. When you leave it to set overnight, it's going to harden up, okay? Don't worry about that. All right. Let me open this once. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. I did not open my coconut and my olive oil. So in my life, I didn't talk about olive oil, but I'm going to add olive oil in this mixture because I like olive oil. It's very hydrating. And we need a lot of hydration in this mixture, in this black soap mixture. Now, speaking of hydration, the first thing I'm gonna put is my glycerin. Put my glycerin right here. This is my Be White Secret glycerin. You can put any glycerin that you want, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be this glycerin. It could be any glycerin, lightening or non-lightening. I brought the vegetable glycerin just to show you an example. It could be any glycerin at all. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put half a bottle of this glycerin to all of this. This is for moisture. Your skin is going to need it because there's a lot of concentrates and this thing could easily dry your skin out. Okay. All right. So go ahead and mix that in there. Perfect. All right. The next thing we're going to need is our Pure White tube right here. This is the tube, Pure White Cosmetic Gold Stage 4. We're going to need that tube, all of it. So I'm gonna open this here. I forgot to open this before I started the video. I was really trying to save time, but that's okay. Okay, so what you're going to do with this, because it's a tube, you want to put it in your hand first. I'm going to start with half. I'm going to really mix it in my hand before adding it to the soap, just so it doesn't get stuck in one area. Okay, going for some more. This thing is half air. Do you guys see that? Oh my goodness. This was half air. Oh my God. The deceits of these companies are crazy. So I'm just gonna really rub it in my hand like that and pour in the bowl. I think I still have some product in there. Waste not. There you go. See? All right, so I'll mix that up. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to add in here will be our turmeric. This is 3 teaspoons of turmeric, sorry. I'm gonna gradually incorporate that in the mixture. You see the soap will change color, but that's okay. You know, turmeric is very yellow, and it does that, and it stains as well. That's why we're going with either 2 or 3 tablespoons depending on the quantity of black soap that you're making. Okay, you don't want to do too much, if not it's going to stain. It's going to stain, my darling. So we'll do 3 tablespoons. Okay, I love the color right now. This is perfect. All right, I still have a lot of the soap in there that I need to. I'm probably going to use a hand blender to really melt this properly. Okay, I'm going to pass on to our next ingredient, which at this point will be some lime. You need 1 full lime for this mixture, so I already broke the lime in half. I'm gonna put it in this presser. I don't have the strength to squeeze limes. I feel like I don't get everything out of it. So I'm going to squeeze the lime in there. Oh, child, it is so messy. Oh, I hate it. Okay, that's half. I'm gonna go for the other half and press. Okay. Now, hold on, I need a paper napkin. I want this other hand to be clean, so just gonna grab some paper towel here. Clean this hand. After we put the lime, we're going to put 3 tablespoons of honey. I have my pure honey right here. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons, 3 full tablespoons, okay? You can never put too much honey, so whatever quantity of the honey you get in there, there's no problem. The more honey, the better. Even though you don't want to put too much, if not, the soap is not gonna lather. But just make sure you're putting 3 overflow tablespoons, okay? I have my teaspoon to the side. I'm just gonna use it to clean the rest of the honey. Okay. Now we need 3 tablespoons of vitamin E. This is vitamin E oil. 3 tablespoons of vitamin E. 1. I'm almost out. 2, 3. Then we're also going to need some red palm oil. I just need to shake it. We're going to need 2 teaspoons, 2 or 3 teaspoons of our red palm oil, depending on how much soap you're making. That's 1. I'm gonna go with 2 because it's not too much soap. That's 2. Okay, and now for the other oils. Let's see, my olive oil, which I forgot to open. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons, sorry, of olive oil. Let me try to open it. Okay, and then I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If I didn't use olive oil, I would have used more coconut oil, but so I'm trying to find a good balance in between. So this is cold pressed coconut oil, okay? So I really have to struggle to get it out. That is 1 tablespoon. That is 2 tablespoons. Perfect. And then we're gonna use just a little, half a tablespoon of avocado oil. That should be good. Perfect. Now the last thing to add in this mixture is our sepia white powder. This is 1 teaspoon of sepia white powder right here. If you do not have sepia white powder, you can use ascorbic powder, okay? So normally I'm supposed to add sepia white and snow white powder. I don't have snow white powder. I don't have my ascorbic powder is somewhere. I'll have to go look for it. So you can put 1 teaspoon of your sepia white. If you don't have snow white, put 1 teaspoon of ascorbic powder. So some people will say you could use salicylic acid powder, but I'm a little iffy on that. I don't know. I'm very iffy on that. But yeah, that is the last thing that is needed for this mixture. So I'm going to use a stick blender to blend this, and then I will show you the end result. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, it's not too yellow. This is a perfect texture. It's going to harden up. I will blend it, put it in a container, and put it in the refrigerator. It's going to really harden up. And then this is black soap supply for me for at least 2 to 3 months, depending on how I use it. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. Sorry, you guys. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vitamin C oil, just for some brightness, okay? Just to brighten your skin some more. So 1 teaspoon. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Here we go again. Now you're telling me that she's just a friend. So I'm gonna get the stick blender and blend this out, okay? Okay. So this is our finished product. I'm gonna put it in several cups and put it in the refrigerator and wait for it to harden up. And here you go. To know the advantages of the soap and how to use it, I'm going to leave a link of the live that I explain how to use this soap in the description box. So go to the description box, watch that live video, and you will know everything you need to know about how to apply this soap and use it effectively, okay? I hate a dirty workstation. So follow the link, you will know how to apply this soap, when to use it, when not to use it, and you know, how exactly can you use it to achieve specific results. Okay, thank you everybody. Have a lovely day. Mwah.